Listen here, champion, if you think shepherd's pie has fucking margarine and beef in it and comes in a tiny little bag, you must be from planet Dickhead. Beef goes in a cottage pie and margarine's fucking disgusting. This is chat, fuck that. What's going on, champions? Welcome back to the cooking show with the guy who swears heaps. Fuck. Can you imagine how fucking weird it'd sound if I tried to edit all the swearing out? Like, fuck this shit tastes fucking fucked. Maybe I'll just start editing out words that aren't even swear words, like fuck this carrot. Anyway, on today's episode we're going to be making shepherd's pie, funnily enough. Much like all the dishes we make, they have ingredients. They're not here, they're over there, but I need to get them to here, so let's clap them over here. Ta-da! Now listen, I understand there's a lot of fucking ingredients here and it looks a little daunting, but don't worry about it. You'll be right. Now rather than pointing all these things out, I'll just fucking bung it in a thing over here. Bung. All of that's in it. You can pause it if you like and just write it down, or I don't know. You got that? Good. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Righto, first thing you're going to need to do is cut these fucking potatoes up, put them in a pot with some salt and fill it with cold water. Next, get your carrots and grate it into a bowl. Get your onion, dice that up and fucking bung it in there too. Mince or crush some garlic. Or just fucking cut it up, it doesn't matter. Once you've done that, set it in its own bowl. Now let's fucking cook the shit. Get yourself a pan, switch the stove on, anytime. Nice to see you. Crank your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Put a dash of oil in. First cab off the rank, you want to fry the lamb mince. Break the mince up. Now you want to try and cook all the liquid out of it. See that shit? You want to kind of fry that off. Righto, once that's fried off, set it aside. Back on the heat, bung in your onion, bung in. Fry that off for a couple of minutes. Once that's cooked off a bit, introduce the lamb back in. Garlic, give it a stir around. Next, put in a tablespoon of flour, which I probably should have told you about earlier, but I forgot because I'm a dickhead. Now you do want to fry it off for a minute or two because you'll end up tasting fucking flour, and flour tastes... Next, put in a tablespoon of thyme leaves and a few stalks of rosemary. Next, give it a good glug of Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire. Bung in a cup of stout. Now, if you don't want to use stout, you can use red wine, doesn't matter. Cook the booze off for a few minutes. Fuck, this is going to taste good. Woo. Bung in your peas. Next, put in a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. I know that's a teaspoon, but I can't fit a fucking whatever. Next, chuck in a cup of beef stock or vegetable stock or chicken stock or fucking wood stock. Now, if you like it a bit richer, you can put more stock in it and kind of cook it out. If you got the time, cook that into it. Little pinch of salt, a little crack of pepper. Now, you want to cook this down till it's thick. You don't want to see runny shit in it. It doesn't have to be as stiff as a fucking birthday cake, but it just needs to be kind of structurally sound enough to be a pie. I'll show you. Let's check on my potatoes. Done. Next, you want to drain your potatoes. Return the potatoes to the pot. Wipe down the chopping board because you fucking spilt water everywhere. Dickhead. Butter. A big dash of cream or milk. Pinch of salt. And you want 2 egg yolks, so you've got to separate the white from the yolk. Crack it in half. Hang onto the yolk with half the shell. You kind of tip it back and forth. That's 1, and that's 2. Now bang in your cheddar cheese. Mash it all together. Fucking get in there, champion. Righto, once that's done, check on your mince. Righto, the mince is about done. You can see now it's just kind of holding itself there a bit. Ripper, back to the other spot. Now with some slow, seductive music, tip this into that thing. Even that out with a fucking flat thing. Next, you want to add the potato to the mince. Now, don't just plonk it all on because you'll fuck it up trying to squash it down. Just a little bit at a time. Righto, once you finish your little potato plonkorama, you want to gently spread the potato over the top of the mince. Next, get yourself a fork and gently drag it along the top of the shepherd's pie. Don't ask me why, it's just the way it's done. Next, grate a little Parmesan cheese on top. Now put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until it looks fucking cooked. time to get it out of the oven, champion. Now let it sit for 5 minutes. Don't serve it straight away, it's hot burnies. I'm trying to fill my 5 minutes with productive stuff. I could be washing all this up, but I'm not going to. All right, no fucking round, let's serve it. I can taste it. That's fucking awesome. You're fucking awesome. Cooking's fucking awesome. Awesome. Righto, champions. See you next week. And just remember, fuck packet pie with margarine in it.
Your style is unorthodox, but if